Speak someone is charging $1,200 a month for an agent that costs $6 to run. B-roll, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash freelancer with multiple client tabs open, real estate. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash dental scheduling. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash legal intake. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 5 clients. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 1 vertical. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash that is the actual $4,200 model. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 3 platforms make it work. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 1 is completely free. B-roll, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash n8n canvas with animated connected nodes. n8n connects 400 tools inside a single workflow. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash new lead hits your Google Sheet. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash agent qualifies them through the LinkedIn API. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash drafts a cloud email. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash sends it. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash logs the result. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 5-minute schedule. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 0 humans. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash what vertical would you build first? Drop it in the comments. B-roll, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash terminal showing n8n self-hosted dashboard. I spent 2 weeks getting this dialed in, self-host n8n on a $6 VPS. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash unlimited executions. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 0 cost per run. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash 1 instance per client vertical. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash margin is 100% after server cost. B-roll, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash make.com visual builder versus n8n canvas split screen. I'll be straight with you, n8n needs JavaScript to pull nested webhook data. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash make.com handles 90% of the same thing visually, $10.59 a month, live in one afternoon. n8n is G2 number 1 for mid-market spring 2026 with 4.5 stars. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash but only if you can write JSON. B-roll, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash animated pricing table, n8n self-hosted, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash free. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash cloud starter, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash $24. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash make.com core, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash $10.59. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash Relevance AI Pro, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash $19, bring your own Claude key. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash that cuts AI costs 60 to 70% on high volume clients. B-roll, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash income ramp graph months 1 through 6, n8n, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash 9 out of 10 for developers. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash make.com, break time equals end quote, 300 ms end quote slash 8.5 for everyone else. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash month 1 earns $300 to $800. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash month 6 with retainers hits $3,000 to $8,000. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash the agent sleeps. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash your client acquisition does not. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash plan for 6 months, not 6 days. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash developer or no code, which fits your situation. Drop it in the comments. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash link in the description. Break time equals end quote, 600 ms end quote slash subscribe for daily AI tool reviews /speak.